Hey everybody, today we are going to pull back the curtain and show you how we produce one of the most popular products that we carry, and those are acrylic prints. It sounds like a pretty simple process: print on styrene, smack it onto an acrylic, send it out the door. It's way more complex than that. I'm super excited to show you. Let's go in. Now let's check out our acrylic prints process. First, a starter block is taped to the short edge of the print to stabilize it throughout the rest of the process. We're in one of our clean rooms here, and we make great effort to keep those rooms very clean. But as a little extra insurance, the acrylic is sprayed with a plexiglass cleaner and a sticky roller is used throughout to ensure dust removal. Then we'll score the edge to release the clear plastic coating of the adhesive photo front. A heated pressurized roller is used to adhere the print to the acrylic. Then we remove the starter block and we peel off the acrylic's protective sheet. We're going to check that again, of course, for any flaws, marks, or scratches. The product then goes back through the heated rollers to remove any air pockets that might be between the photo and the styrene. The mounted styrene is trimmed and cleaned one last time before the hanging options are applied. Acrylic prints have multiple hanging options. We're going to show you our float mount here. First, we use a cornering tool to mark the edges for proper placement. Then we remove the adhesive from the back of the hanging bracket and adhere it to the back of the print. The product is given one final quality check before it heads over to packaging and shipping. Okay, so let's check out our acrylic blocks process now. First, it all starts by sizing up the correct block to the image. Then a starter block is taped to the edge for stability throughout the rest of the process. We then lightly score the print with the block resting on top, which releases and lines up the adhesive. We check the quality of the acrylic for any scratches or marks, of course. Then a sticky roller is going to be used throughout the process to clean both the print and the acrylic block of any particles, dust, or debris. We're going to do that several times as we go through the process. Then the block makes its way onto the clean print. A heated roller is used to adhere the print to the acrylic. As you can see here, now we're going to add the black styrene backing to the back of the photo. That's going to create that finished look for you. The product then goes back through those heated rollers to remove any air pockets between the photo and the styrene and trims the final mounted print edge. The finished product is cleaned one last time before it heads over to packaging. Then these acrylic blocks are ready to be shipped. So wasn't that cool to walk around and see how the acrylic prints are made? Way more in depth than I ever thought. Really cool process. So let me show you some finished product. We have some acrylic prints here, and I just love these. Ever since they came out, they have been super popular. And I think the reason is that they really pull light in and then kind of send it back out. Really, really remarkable products. And so we saw all the details, but what's going to happen essentially, we have the 1/4 inch acrylic, we have either our glossy or metallic print, and that is going to be mounted to black styrene. Now you can get it just like that if you want, or you can get it with a hanging apparatus. So we're going to look at a couple of those right now. So the first one I'm going to show you here is the float mount, and that's going to be backed by 3/4 inch gator board here, and then on that gator board is going to be the same brushed metal here that's going to have a sawtooth cut out of it for hanging. So you'll notice here that it's inset. It is smaller than the actual product itself, and that is going to give it the appearance of floating on the wall. That's why we call it a float mount. Makes sense, right? And the other backing, again, this is going to be the same as a metal print. Same with this 3/4 inch float mount. This is our inset metal frame. So we have the acrylic print, and it is backed by the inset metal frame, right? That's why it is titled such. It's going to be inside the edge of the product, look like it's going to float. This is going to be more of 1 1/4 inch, 1 5/16 is the actual measurement off of the wall versus 3/4 inch for the float mount. Then the other difference is this one is going to have a wire hanger built into it. So it's really about how far you want it to be off the wall and how you want to hang it. Now let's take a look at the sister products to that. These are our acrylic blocks. I love these two. And it's the same thing. You can get the metallic print, or you can get a luster print backed by the styrene. Now these are an inch thick, so they're going to stand on their own. And a really cool thing about this, talking about bringing light in and throwing it back out, is that as you change your angle to it, it really does interesting things with the light and with the print. So this is really, really interesting effect and a cool thing to look at. So these are our acrylic products. If you've been thinking about them, try them. You won't be sorry. Really awesome products.